Alright YouTube, we are back in Kurume, my wife's hometown. So we are getting ready to go into this shop right here, and maybe we'll get some video of some of the food and us eating dinner. Like I said, these videos are just going to be so that people can see Kurume, Japan when we come visit. And I hear thunder. It's a jet. So we're gonna have dinner here.
Oh, いいやん。
いいじゃんね。
すいません。みんなトイレ行く。焼き鳥2。はい。
ダルム一番下これ。
これダルムが2。初。実際見えるこれ。
見えるよ。
ピリ辛ウインナーは？マイクウインナー。
黒豚のソーセージは？
ピリ辛しかないのか。ちょっと待って。ピリ辛。
上もあるよ、ウインナー、普通のウインナーも。
ピリ辛がいい。ピリ辛がいいですよ。1本でいい。で、あんたなんではい。これセンポコ。
センポコもね。
サイズってある。
センポコ小さいっちゃ本当は。あそこも中も。
You order a highball at this restaurant in Japan. You get a
今まで
highball
お料理で
that's
揚
as
げ
big as
物とか
a
って
beer glass, and I got a
お
sneaky
料理
suspicion
の
that Papa ain't
とり
driving
あえ
home.
ずこ
Well,
れとり
Mama,
あえず
she's got one too.
ついてあげる
So the first thing that came up was pork belly. Is that what you were wanting, kiddo? Pork bellies.
はいどうぞ please
Next up, chicken skins.
これは
And now is the raw horse meat.
何してんの？
Because it's so good.
テレビに載せるって自分の
そう
オープンした時1回だけしかなかった。
オープンの時しか来なかったから。
玉ねぎか
This is one of the best ones I've ever tasted.
あ、全然違う、松竹と。
Mm.
松竹と全然違う。
どっちがいいと
どっちってはね、
Some of you are gonna hate me for it, but
誰が誰がする
horse is good. Horse is really good. So next was the asparagus and bacon and the mushrooms with pork belly and pork belly and something else. So we got meatballs and sausage and basically a Japanese pancake. 美味しいね、それ。
これ美味しそうよ。
あんたビール
お好み焼き、ビール、マイクビール。
生ビール
生。And I still have one
3滴目
piece
焼き鳥ないと。
of horse left. I know you guys are gonna hate me for it.
いかない
And more pork belly just showed up.
やばいやん。
暑いけんね。
Papa, I dropped.
冬はそりゃええね。
Leave it.
冬はもうずーっと入っとっていいもん。
いやでもこの子使ってないけん寒いかもしれん逆に
Isabel, you don't need to take a. Where'd you go?
暑いよ。
You don't need to take a bath. You took like 4 baths at the hot springs this morning. You're
そうそうそう I don't care, I'm still gonna take one.
gonna take a bath at the house?
じゃあ、ダルムが2本です。
So nani?
ダルム。
ダルムって何
The hump.
腸
Chicken stomach?
腸。
これ何の牛
豚。
Ushi?
豚
Buta no
腸豚のほらあれたい
inside stomach.
これ
Yeah, intestines. Ah, pork intestines. Ew.
コリコリってコリコリしてる
Kuri, 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 kuri.
それで終わりかな。ちょっと入れて。
ちょっと
全然。
何あるわからんでも
まだまだ。
みんなは食べたい
これ牛
牛の
牛ともやし
It's a beef stomach
なんかいっぱい
and
焼肉みたいな
yeah, 焼肉みたい beef stomach and green onions and some other stuff and some kind of sauce
うん。
あ、お
You're full Look at greasy hands
匂いが。
Wash your hands
わあ、
焼肉のタレ。
So we're making lunch boxes I'm getting my daughter ready to go ice skating she has her first overnight ice skating so it is early so ice skating stuff's in the bag ready to go she's gonna stay at the hotel tonight with the coach So, Kurume Figure Skating Club. Turn around, let me see the front. She's got all of her stuff. She's doing an overnight ice skating practice thing. The fact that there's no open container law means I can walk around the home store with beer just like I would with a soda. It's awesome. So, downtown Kurume, at my mother-in-law's office. It is probably 100 degrees, 90% humidity. Downtown Kurume. At the Cultural Arts office. So, my mother-in-law's office. And my father-in-law is helping because they just moved offices. This is something you don't see in the States when you go to someone's office. And you just open up the refrigerator, you expect to see sodas. 4 tall boys. I'm sorry, 5 tall boys. 5 tall pieces of Asahi just sitting there in the refrigerator. So I found it. I found the knife shop. I found the knife shop to end on knife shops. This is going in my video. I found some of the stuff I was looking for. If it's sharp and you need it, this is the place to come looking.
アメリカはいっぱい買ってますよ。
でも、ステーツのナイフはあまり危なくないよ。鉄砲は危ない。
はい、今夏休みでちょっと帰ってきてて、子供が。そうなんですよ。いいね。いいね。
So I took these series of short videos when we went to a place called Mohican Ramen, and I just thought I would throw this in. This is just this is a typical little counter ramen shop, this little hole-in-the-wall place. But the food was amazing, and these guys were so nice. Really wanted to speak English and things like that. So I just thought I'd do a quick voiceover so you can kind of see. It was fun. It was a good time. The food was really good.
これ美味しいですね。はい、違います。豚骨飯はこのままでもチャーハンとして美味しくいただけます。あ、すみません。熱いです。そのままで。すみません。私つかないです。小皿にお取り分けられて、ラーメンのスープをかけてスープチャーハンとしてもいただけますので、お好みでお召し上がりください。あ、美味しそう。美味しいですよ。豚骨のビビンバみたいな感じになります。はい。
ビビンバみたいでも肉はない。
肉がちょっと入ってます。入れてると思うんですよ。ポークが入ってます。ポーク。はい、お待たせいたしました。失礼いたします。ペッパーが大変デンジャーなんでご注意くださいね。はい。専用のスプーン。
All right, YouTube. Right now, I'm watching the big summer high school baseball tournament. Pretty much everyone is gone. I'm in the house by myself. My father-in-law got bored. He was a master carpenter, now he's bored. He works at a restaurant part-time for fun. And everyone else is out getting everything ready for his surprise birthday party. It's his 70th birthday. So I'm here by myself watching football or baseball, and I'm drinking beer. Breakfast beer in Japan's a thing. It is for me anyway. So I was just going to take a minute. I had some people ask me, some of the stuff that I do in Japan, and I forget that maybe not everybody realizes it.
I had lived in Japan for 13 years. When I was in the military, I was stationed here for 13 years. I spent the majority of my adult life in Japan, so that's why I come every year. You know, people are like, wow, a whole month you go to Japan and visit your in-laws. Love my in-laws. Love spending time with them. Love Japan. It's a chance. If I could find a way to get back here and live, I would, but I can't do it. So what I'm gonna do here in just a little bit, as soon as they take a break, I am going to basically give you guys a walk around the house. And I was gonna say, you know, I was gonna give you a tour of an average Japanese house. And I forget that my in-laws' house is not an average Japanese house. They are actually, as much as they won't admit it, as much as my wife doesn't like it, they are very well off. They're fairly wealthy. I mean, this is a 7-bedroom house in Japan with a yard, and you already saw their cabin. That's not average. That's above average. But some of the most down-to-earth people I've ever met love them to death. Never ask for anything from them, and I think that's kind of why they have a tendency to spoil me and the daughter when we come. It's a novelty to have us here. It's fun. They used to love it when we lived here. We would come visit pretty much every weekend. So, yeah. So here in just a minute, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll give you just a quick walkthrough of the house. I'm going to stay out. My brother-in-law and his family live upstairs. That's a traditional thing. My wife's grandmother lives here as well, but I'll show you that because she's really old, like old. My father-in-law's 70, and his mother-in-law still lives here, so she's a good bit older than 70. I think she's in her mid to late 90s. So I will show you the downstairs, and I'll take you upstairs, but you gotta remember, like it's not an average Japanese house. And we'll get to walk through the yard. I love their yard, and maybe we'll go for a quick walk around the neighborhood. Because basically I'm bored and I'm here because I'm waiting on a package that's got some of his birthday surprise stuff in it. So, all right, YouTube. Baseball is over, and I'm in the. This house used to have a living room that was separate, so I'm going to show you this. My father-in-law added this to the house because my mother-in-law spent all of her time in the kitchen, so he added this little alcove and turned the other bedroom into, or what used to be the living room, into another bedroom because he wanted to spend time with his wife. So he built all this. Like I said, my father-in-law was a master carpenter. So he built all this, and then if you look, there's a table that sits here, and then goes down underneath, and actually he built there's a storage area underneath that you can pull up, and there's storage for cushions and blankets and things like that. He actually did an addition to this part of the house here. Once his grandchildren were born and needed spaces of their own, so he built a bedroom for my little niece, Anna-chan. So he built this room on here for her, and then so that they had study areas. At first it was for study areas, and now that they've gotten older, it's their bedrooms. Now, Leota's, my nephew is at a at a soccer camp. And but when the family and I stay in this room, and then my niece allows us to use that room for storage because really it's just they sleep upstairs with in their mom and dad's rooms, in their mom and dad room. My nephew Leota is actually a incredible soccer player, really good. It runs in the family. My daughter is an incredible skater. He's on a soccer team. There he is here a couple years ago. He has won numerous medals and awards for soccer. But like I said, I want you to keep in mind, this isn't a typical Japanese house. This is not typical of, see, we're storing stuff in my poor little niece's room. I feel bad. I mean, she's old enough that she should be able to use her room. Should be 17 this year, I think. Yeah, 17. She was 2 years old when my wife and I got married. So, I said, this kitchen is huge. This kitchen is the size of my kitchen and living room together in San Diego. Most Japanese houses, the kitchen is what you see here. This is the size of the kitchen. This is what you get. And then there's usually a little dining area this size, actually a good bit smaller, that you then have
And I apologize, I know this is shaky and I know it's kind of tight because I meant to bring the lenses so I could use a wide angle lens. There's a piano. So my brother-in-law has, and it's cluttered because there's 3 extra people living here right now, which is me and my wife and daughter. My brother-in-law keeps insects as pets because he's a kind of cricket. So yeah, this is the kitchen. I took a picture and I put it on Instagram of the yard so you can kind of see some of the yard, but we'll go around here. It's hot today. I'm getting ready to go in the... So this is the area that they call the ginkan, where you come in and you would normally have a small little ginkan. It's an area for shoes. My mother-in-law loves artwork. There's always art hanging up. Her boss's friend actually does a lot of this. Their blessings and things for the house. Just like those. There's one of these in each of the family homes. They're supposed to be very good luck. I've got one hanging in my bedroom. But this side, like I said, this is a ginkan. This is an old lamp that was my wife's father's. Then you have these hallways that come around the back. So there's this staircase that goes upstairs, and then this goes all the way around. So you have a fairly large washroom. I love their sink that I remember when they put the sink in, because it was cool because you could adjust where the flow of water went. It's a nice big, almost like a deep sink. But here's this is a typical Japanese style bathroom. The bathtub and the shower are separate, so you would wash here just like when you in my in-laws cabin up there. So there's the bathroom, and we will go. Like I said, this is the YouTube video. I always get upset when I see YouTube videos and they always wind up being shaky, but there's not much I can do about it. So this is actually, here we go. This is actually my mother-in-law and father-in-law's bedroom. And I have a lot of stuff hanging up. My father-in-law loves cowboy hats. I've gotten him several cowboy hats. His newest one is up at the cabin. My father-in-law made all of this furniture. This is gorgeous furniture with inlaid handles and things like that. And if you were to look, you would see that these are some of the family pictures. And I used to question whether my in-laws actually like me, and then my wife told me, she said, if you go in their bedroom, all of the pictures that hang up, with the exception of one, have me in them. And I wasn't here for this. This is a family photo with my sister-in-law's family. So my father-in-law, mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and family, or his sisters. I'm sorry, my sister-in-law's not in it. This is my brother-in-law. So it's a photo of them all together. They've been married for a bit longer than me and the wife. So then you come in here. Oh, there you go. There's the rest of his hats. There's all the cowboy hats that I got him. I've gotten him several different cowboy hats. He loves them. They were none of them cheap, you know. He spends a lot. Oh, there we go. There's another picture of us all together. Brother-in-law, sister-in-law, my little niece, my wife, my father-in-law, and myself. And that was several years ago when she was still little. It was before my daughter was born. So then you come in here, and this is what they call boots in the head. This is the room where they have the family shrine, the family boots in the shrine, and all of the other things that get used in the ceremonies and things for Oban, which is the Festival of the Dead. This stuff all will come out. But my wife's grandmother currently lives in here. Now, she is in her mid to late 90s, and she's starting to get Alzheimer's. So there's another little storage area, closet out here. She has Alzheimer's, and so she can't stay alone, and I can't. She doesn't recognize me most of the time anymore, so I can't take care of her. So she has to go to a daycare center, an adult daycare center. But she stays here at night, and this is stuff that has been in my wife's family since, years and years and years and years and years and years ago. Their family dates back fairly far. This is all traditional family things that they've had for years and years and years. So that's pretty much the downstairs. So you've got, 2 bedrooms here and 2 bedrooms over there, and then the upstairs. And that's my niece. Anna-chan, YouTuber, おはようございます言って。おはようございます。This is my niece, Anna-chan. 友達の家行くの？もうすぐ？
いや、ないな。
Right now? 今？はいはい、待ってね。So upstairs is a whole another house, basically, the way it winds up being. So it's my brother-in-law's room, and since they're, she's leaving, she's going to her friend's house, and they're going. My wife's family, my wife's brother, loves all kinds of American stuff. So I go and I pick stuff up for him. So on the top of the factory is a bedroom there. And then this used to be my wife's bedroom and now has been converted into laundry and storage. And like I said, my brother-in-law has an infatuation with the United States. I'm not joking. That is all Irish Spring soap. He bought an entire case. They've added a sink and a washing machine up here. There is another, I'll show you the downstairs bathroom. Downstairs bathroom's amazing. There's another fully automated toilet here. This video is running a lot longer than I thought it was going to. And this is like my brother-in-law's personal bedroom / office. It's dark, I don't have lights, but this is basically where my nephew and him are sleeping right now, because we're here. So yeah, but this is when we first started coming here. This was where my wife and I slept, was in my wife's bedroom here. And then there is an entire huge storage area, like an attic, that runs way back. This is where luggage, and that's where my luggage and my wife's luggage is right now. My daughter's suitcase. So basically that's the whole house. Then we'll go out and we'll catch the yard. Here's the upstairs, the view out. No, I say it's in town, but it's not really too much town. This is gonna be a 30-minute video one, if I don't hurry. So we'll go out and look at some of the yard, and that way it is so hot. So my brother-in-law loves gardening, and so the yard's not as big as it used to be, but still, I was like, the first time I ever came up here, I didn't even think about the fact that they may be rich. Never even occurred to me that they were wealthy. But I got here and I'm like, their yard, I was like, where are we? Benihana's? What is this, the Chinese gardens? So this goes all the way back. The yard used to go back further. So if you look, that's the bedroom that he added in, the bedrooms. But yeah, he's got fruit trees. And I don't see any fruit on them right now, but usually there's, I think they're grapefruit he's got, and this is a huge big rose bush that he's cut back now, but it used to go up and over. It was like a big arbor that went up and over. You don't have to be out here very long to get chewed up by mosquitoes. There's one of the cowboy hats I got for him. But yeah, that's the whole yard. Matte ne, atsui ne. Kiyosuke.
Bye bye.
Alright, matte ne. See you after a bit. So when I say it's hot outside, was not joking. I was out there for a total of maybe 2 minutes, and I am sweating profusely. It was 86 degrees when I got up this morning. It's like 90% humidity. It is the tropics. It's southern Japan. So this is going to be the end of this video. We are going to have I don't know how many videos this is going to be. This is going to almost wind up being like my Japan vlog. So I apologize to some of my usual viewers, that like my friends on YouTube. I apologize that this is not the typical stuff. I did get some video of a knife shop in here on this. There's some other stuff. Just thought I would throw that all together. I didn't want to cut this one in half. So yeah, we're going to cut this and I will upload this here just shortly.